After a very significant breakout yesterday on the price of Bitcoin, we are currently consolidating and breaking back to the upside. Currently it's at $23,868, moving fairly swiftly to the upside. What is next to come for Bitcoin? Well, I have good news for you. I genuinely think this week we stand a high chance at hitting $28,000, if not this week, next week. But we are coming towards the end of this week. We have now broken out, and technically, from a technical perspective, it really does look good right now. So I've also, in today's video, I've opened up a bunch more trades, and it's one of the first things that I want to run through you with in today's video. I have a bunch of trades that I've opened right now, a lot of trades. These are all new trades. They're all in profit, which is kind of unbelievable. But I'm going to explain in today's video, because a lot of them I have literally just opened, what I've done with my current open trades, what I'm going to do next, and of course, kind of the next moves in the market. And I've lined up a bunch of chart analysis in today's video as well to explain basically the theory around everything. So if you wouldn't mind, please do drop a like on today's video. I'd really appreciate it. Try and get 1,000 likes on this video. It'll be difficult. It probably won't happen, but try for 1,000 likes. Drop a like on today's video, especially if you are new. And of course, if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. My name's Jordan. I trade cryptocurrency every single day here on YouTube. So slap a like and subscribe. Now, first things first, what do we have open on the screen right here? We've got an Algorand long position, a BNB long position, a Bitcoin long position, another Bitcoin long, a Dent long, an Ethereum long, a Phantom long, a Holochain long, a Chainlink long, an RSR long, an SLP long, a Spell long, a UNFI long, and a Zilliqa long. Every single one of these trades right now is in profit, and the combined profit between all of these trades currently sat at $62,000, which is quite a significant amount of money at this point in time. However, the new trades that I've opened today are the Holochain position, which is currently a $77,000 long position, the RSR trade, which is $14,000, SLP $5,500, Spell $14,000, the UNFI trade I've had open for a while, and the Zilliqa trade is also new at $16,000. If I am right about these, I'll continue scaling my positions upwards, but the really big bet out of all of these ones is Holochain, which is currently $600 and whatever in profit. I've put down $7,000 of margin on that trade. And basically, today, I'm going to explain what's going on also with the price of XTP and where I expect the price of that to go, because it really does look like a breakout within the next 24 hours on the price of XTP, which is pretty exciting. And of course, we need to discuss what's going on with GLMR as well. So let's start off with GLMR. Then I'm going to analyze the price of Bitcoin, and then I'm going to cover some of these other kind of trades that I've taken in today's video. So first things first, GLMR's price looks like it's going to break out very, very soon. We are currently bull flagging outwards here. This is the 1 hour chart, so it's on a slightly higher time frame. We came down, we double tested the outside of this previous level of support, or rather, it is currently a level of support. It was previously a level of resistance. And essentially, I expect that MOONBEAM's price during the course of this bull market, however long it lasts, I really think it can get up to about $6, currently sitting at 47 cents per coin. However, to go over to the price of Bitcoin right now, what is Bitcoin currently doing, and what are we expecting from the price of Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is currently $23,884. It's currently breaking to the upside after having a period of consolidation that's not really lasted so long so far, but it does look to me like within a very short period of time, the price of Bitcoin is going to continue its break to the upside. Now, I base this theory around a number of different factors. So if you set the scale to auto here, and we can look at basically where the levels of liquidity sit. Essentially, Bitcoin's price is currently trading above this level of liquidity. However, if we flip over to the daily chart right now on the price of Bitcoin and look where Bitcoin is, we've had this long period of consolidation down at the bottom here, and it looks like very, very soon we are going to break through this level of resistance, or at least I very much hope so, because if as soon as we break through this level of resistance, the next key level of resistance is sitting somewhere around here on the chart, which is around $28,000, and after $28,000, the next key level of resistance is all the way up here at about $40,000, $38,000. Bitcoin's price, genuinely, seriously, by the end of February, could be $35,000. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know that people don't have that kind of confidence, but it could happen. You need to understand the way that liquidity works. If liquidity restores very quickly, you've got to remember, Jerome Powell pulled the trigger yesterday on a bull market. He basically said on his live stream that the US government needs to raise the debt ceiling. That is essentially code for you need to raise the debt ceiling because we want to print more money. Please, can we print more money? That is essentially what he said in his speech. In other words, yesterday, it was raise the debt ceiling. We're not in control of that. The government's in control of that. And when they do, we're going to print. And when they print, you know what that means. It means that basically risk on assets like cryptocurrency and like stocks, they become very popular very quickly again. And the prices rise very very quickly. So I'm positioning myself for that right now. Hence why I've opened so many positions today. So of course, yes, I am bullish on the price of Bitcoin, but some of the other things that I'm bullish on right now, let's have a look at those before we go over to the current price of what's going on with XTP and that. So essentially, first things first, we've got GLMR. GLMR's looking great. Dafi is bull penning outwards right now. Dafi, I think, will break to the upside today and surpass 4 cents. And I'm really quite bullish on that right now. I really do believe that Dafi, having hit the bottom of the VWAP a couple of times now, should in theory bounce back to the upside fairly significantly throughout the course of today. Again, if you've not seen my video that I made about Dafi, please click above my head right now. I don't know which side it's going to be on, but that will take you to the video that I made recently about Dafi and basically explain why I am so bullish on Dafi right now. At the same time, again, you've got to remember that Dafi's market cap is only like $12 or $15 million, something like that right now. It is very, very small. So again, how big can it grow? Well, I expect this is going to get to a $400 to $800 million market cap, meaning that I expect the price to go up very significantly to around $1, currently sat at 3 cents per coin. Next thing would be Spell. The reason why I've gone Spell is the only reason why I've gone long on Spell is because look at this price action. It's been as high as 3 cents not that long ago, and then it priced dropped down so badly, and it's just been consolidating in this range right here. And it does look like soon we may get a breakout on Spell, with the current price basically being essentially zero. That's why I've opened that trade. Again, if you want to take any of these trades, all of them are on BYBIT, and you'll find a link for BYBIT in today's video description, as well as a tutorial on how to use BYBIT, also linked in today's video description. Check it out. Now, why I've gone long on Spell, of course, price down really bad. If we zoom in on zoom in a little bit so you can see what's happening recently, we have had a bit of a rally to the upside, but we're about to break through this level of resistance here. And should we break through this level of resistance, in theory, it could go 2 or 3x from here in a very short period of time. That's kind of what I'm banking on. Basically, market makers sending prices to the moon. Same reason, SLP, price down really, really bad. I've taken a long position because, again, if we zoom in on this chart right here, and look at this consolidation that we've experienced during this period of time, we're about to break back into a previous trading range, which is ultimately much higher than where the price currently sits. Currently, the price is sitting down at 0.0032, and essentially, I expect the price could move up to 0.004 or 0.005 in a very short period of time because it's so low liquidity. Any addition of liquidity will cause the price to go ballistic. RSR is another long position I've taken. RSR, this is the RSR on the daily chart. Again, horrible price action. But look, there's just no resistance. That's the thing about all of these altcoins. And the same story is for every single new altcoin trade that I've opened in today's video, is basically our altcoins are really down bad. If liquidity is about to restore, if we are at the start of a bull market, I want to position myself for that. And from my perspective, it's worth putting the risk there right now, given that I've already got $60,000 of profit on the table. I don't consider it that much of a risk to just add a little bit more margin into some of these more speculative plays. And if I'm right about the market, then I'll be right about all of these coins as well. Now, the other coin that I've gone long on right now is Dent Protocol. This is Dent on the daily chart. Again, horrible price action, down from 0.04 all the way down to 0.0000998. Really terrible price action, but again, it's about to break back into this range right here, and essentially all the way up to these levels of resistance, there is nothing. There is no sell action, nothing in the order book, nothing. There's been such low interest in altcoins for such a long time. It does mean that when these things pop, they're all going to pop at the same time, and you only get one opportunity to make a very, very large sum of money at the start of a bull market, and that opportunity, I believe, is happening essentially right now. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on those trades. In terms of XTP is headed for a breakout within the next 24 hours. I'm so confident about this right now. Looking at the hourly chart, again, this long period of consolidation has set a new price floor, with the new price floor currently sitting around 70 Satoshis. If we zoom out on this chart right here, again, you'll see basically a giant bull flag. And this giant bull flag, again, it should break through 100 Satoshis throughout the course of this week, because I expect, again, significant growth of the XTP community, because I expect that more people are going to start talking about it, essentially, on big YouTube channels, hopefully. So yeah, and in terms of the liquidity right now, look at the liquidity. Huge buy-side liquidity and quite weak sell-side liquidity. If you look here, if we were to go up 5 points, 5 Bitcoins of sell pressure, however, down 5 points, we have 7.89 or nearly 8 Bitcoins of buy pressure for 5 points down. So it's quite clear that the bulls are in control on XTP. It's quite clear to me that we should break to the upside fairly soon. We're ultimately just bullpenning and consolidating outwards, but this won't last forever, and it should break to the upside essentially, hopefully very, very soon. So for Bitcoin is looking so good right now. Bitcoin looks bullish. The key level that Bitcoin needs to break above, I just want to show you right now on the chart. If we look at the chart right now for Bitcoin, I want to drop down onto the 4-hour chart to essentially show you where this level of resistance is sitting. The key level of resistance that Bitcoin needs to break through is this one all the way up here, which is sat at basically $24,500, currently trading just below 24K. Essentially a break of 24K as well should signal a breakout to here. And the breakout of here means we're going to $28,000. I also want to point out the downside at which I will be closing a lot of my trades and going, hang on a second, just time to calm down a little bit. Because again, it's important to consider the downside when looking at anything right now. The downside would be, look, we are currently penanting outwards in this kind of shape, which would mean that essentially I'm just sticking by my level here. If we go below $22,200, $22,300 at this level, yeah, I'll be feeling a little bit more bearish at that point in time, and I'll start to close some of my positions because we'll probably drop back down quite significantly. But for now, it does not look like that is going to be the case. It does look like Bitcoin's price is going to pump pretty hard, especially heading into the weekly close. I think today, if I'm not mistaken, is Thursday. Is there a way that I can find that out? Yeah, today is Thursday. I had to just check that. I don't know, because I work every single day. Today is Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday. And that means, yeah, we're going to pump into Friday. It's going to go well. This is lining up to be a really, really good week and a really good start to February. And if February is bullish, I don't know, it's 2 bullish months in a row. I know a lot of people that are really expecting some big pumps over the course of the next month on a bunch of different altcoins. And if altcoins start running, we're in the money, guys. We're going to have a fantastic couple of months ahead of us. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you drop a like on today's video. Try and get it to 1,000 likes. I would really appreciate that. Trying to get the channel to 100,000 subscribers. So, of course, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Check out links and information to exchanges and tutorials and stuff in today's video description. If you are interested in trading, check out BYBIT and BitGet, both fantastic exchanges. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.